Hello, welcome. I'm Luna Soul Oracle. I am a tarot reader, intuitive channeler, and a Grand Reiki master. Welcome to my channel. I am here today to do our weekly message. I think this is the last week of March, and I want to say congrats. We made it till that end. And I also wanted to say that if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. This really helps my channel grow, and if you support and like my messages, it just shows that you appreciate it, and I can continue to do these weekly messages. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell if you like to keep up with new uploads. Like I just recently did a inner peace Reiki, free Reiki session. Like, who does that? Free Reiki, just for anyone who needs inner peace in this moment in time. I'll have it linked down below so you guys can view it right after this reading. And I also I'm going to do pickup cards very soon and all other things. I still have my March zodiac readings. You can check that out as well. I do have a playlist and all that jazz. But yeah, if you like to keep up, just stay tuned with my channel and hit that notification bell so you can keep up. And also I wanted to give you a little shout out to anyone who's been supporting me. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I have, I think, a couple of new subscribers. I appreciate you and all that you do. And don't forget to interact with me in the comments. I really like talking to you guys and responding and just hearing what you got to say. Also, I do have other social media platforms. I have IG, LunaSoul_Oracle, and my TikTok, LunaSoul_Oracle1. I also I'm giving you updates because I feel like sometimes some people don't have my other social media platforms, so they don't really know what I'm offering. And on IG, I do have a Reiki community candle service where I do new moon for the new moon on April 1st, April Fool's Day. So it's going to be powerful. It's going to be the new moon for Aries. And I do petitions, date of birth, and you just give me a petition that you would like to bring forth for this Aries new moon, which is powerful energy. If there's anything, a boost of energy or boost of any endeavors or goals that you have, I'll be hosting a little candle service, and I'll be doing that ritual and so on. And yeah, if you want to learn more about that, I will put a link down below and send you off into that link, and just gives you more information. And yeah. And before we start, I have a little bit of rosemary here, a little twig, and I feel like I should clear your energy before we start to do this reading. So if you haven't, and if you accept this cleansing, I will not send anything to you without your permission. You already know this, but I just want to give a disclaimer. So this is just to cleanse your energy. Thank you for joining me, whatever day, time of the week that you're listening to this. Like visual effects. Take a deep breath if you haven't so far. We will be okay. Everything is happening as it should, and we are present and happy and at peace. All right, so let's get into our little reading for the week. I'm going to use a new deck that I really, really love. It's my Nefertiti. Is it Nefertiti? I think so. My gosh. Hold on. Yes, my tarot, Nefertiti tarot. And I have a little tickle in my throat. I don't know. It's becoming spring season here. I opened my window a little bit, and I saw little particles in the sky, and I was just like, holy crap, it's already allergy season. I feel like I got something in my throat. Let me just drink a little bit more coffee. These are more informal readings. Like, I know people have pish-posh, polished YouTube videos. This is more realistic. A real reader reading to you real time. You know, all the quirks and things. So if you see me drinking coffee and things, is what I do. So I'm going to use my Nefertiti tarot for this week's message. And I felt called to use the Keepers of the Light for my oracle messages for this week. So this is for the collective. So let's see what's going on. Wait, before I start, you guys want to tell you that the crystal of the week, I feel like doing crystals of the week. Why not? I have crystals. It may happen every so often. I'm testing the waters out. They're like, hey, show everybody this crystal. So the crystal of the week is clear quartz. This is a beautiful amplifying crystal. It's also that multi-use crystal. You can use it to amplify, to absorb, to enhance, so on and so forth. If any of you are crystal folks, clear quartz is a good crystal to amplify good energy and also to help you amplify protection and just feeling good. So looky crystal. Yeah, I just felt called to show you guys that. All right, so let's get on to our weekly messages. This is for the collective. What message energy you have for the collective this week? Okay, wow. Hold on, let me put that back in. Okay, so things are going to be a little rocky this week, guys. It's going to be a little rocky. A little bit. Just a tad bit. One more, please. All right. So let's see this spread here. We have the Nine of Swords. So a lot of us are going to have restlessness. A lot of us are going to have issues or problems sleeping, or maybe having very, I'm hearing active dreams. So some of you already may be experiencing that, but maybe I guess because we're going closer to the new moon on Thursday and Friday, the new moon in Aries, and Aries is a fire sign. So you may have some more powerful dreams. I'm hearing these dreams are they're very telling in a way that they're pushing forward situations or feelings that you haven't acknowledged yet, or maybe you know about, but it's not really in your radar of doing or understanding or processing or like dealing with. So there, I feel like Spirit's bringing things to your attention. And with the Nine of Swords, they're specifically saying you're gonna have active dreams. You may not be sleeping as much. I'm hearing restlessness. I feel like because the buildup of energy that's happening this week, but also on top of that, there's this big energetic closing of the door kind of feeling where like we have to finally put things to rest and start because this big movement to start stepping into more of our paths that works with us, that aligns with us, and even that means emotions and feelings and habits that align with us. My ear is getting clear, like I hear ee, so I'm assuming my guides are like yes. So they're saying specifically here this message that these are things that they're bringing to the surface in order for you to let go and kind of close the door on, because you're stepping more into aligned patterns, emotions, and habits that are going to help you push forward. Once again, the ringing in the ear is so loud. So this is my guide's way of saying this is a very important message for the collective. So don't see this as something that's going to be detrimental to you or going to ruin your week. It's more or less like, hey, there's some things we need to let go of. And I think it's in regards to some of you, what you've been manifesting. And if you don't believe in manifesting, what like goals you've been working for, or like a way to be more balanced and calmer. Maybe some of you are feeling imbalanced and they're saying, hey, there's some things we have to let go, some bad habits. And I feel like more or less that your guides are saying that you will be kind of releasing those things, or they're going to be pointing more towards some certain patterns that you have or things that you're doing that doesn't align to your highest and greatest good. So pay attention to that. Overall, I think that your guides are just talking about pay attention to your dreams. Just be careful that you're not feeling overwhelmed at night, and that if there's anything coming through to your dreams, to take notice of that and acknowledge what your dreams are trying to tell you. And I feel like it does have to do with maybe patterns or habits that you have to release so you can invite more balance into your life. The next card we have here is the Queen of Wands, but it's in reverse. So this is telling me whatever these habits are, or whatever it is that is disturbing you in terms of mentality wise, because the Nine of Swords could also mean like a lot of overwhelming thoughts, maybe anxieties, worries that you're having. It's kind of stopping you from moving forward in your journey, in a sense that moving forward passionately, or diving into your passions, or seeing the passion in your life. So maybe some of you may be feeling a little bit exhausted, tired, fatigued, maybe even frustrated, and Spirit saying to kind of remedy that is to pay attention to why are you feeling this way, what's bringing up your anxiety, what in that moment is causing you to feel that way, and dive a little deeper and acknowledge that, and do things that you know, because everyone, it's different, whatever anxieties or fears or worries it is, or whatever they're going through, it determines person to person. You have to do the things that you know will help you grow, and that means help you stepping more into your passions, your desires, and kind of knowing what you want moving forward. I feel like for some of you, you don't know where to go next. First thing is acknowledging certain things that you are holding on to, and from there you can start taking the necessary steps moving forward and rediscovering those passions and desires, and just overall just creating more balance. And then you will get messages on what to do in regards to your journey and whatever aspect of your life that you're hoping to push forward in. The next card we have here is I think this is the kind of chalices. I'm not sure. I think it's the Knight. No, it may be. I'm sorry. I don't know. I forgot which one it is. Let me check the book. Oh, I don't have it. It says here I think this is the Knights of Chalices. So this is basically a Cups card. So this obviously is talking about being more intuitive, and diving into your intuition and seeing what are these disturbances about, and kind of like acknowledging that, and acknowledging some connection to your emotions, because your emotions are what's going to push you forward or keep you holding back. Okay, so Spirit's saying acknowledge those emotions that you're feeling. Don't try to put them in the back burner. Don't try to, escape that. That's something that you need to do in order to step forward. Whatever it is, maybe even acknowledging something or some emotions that you know are not the best feeling ones. It's okay to feel anger. It's okay to feel certain things. It's just as long as you acknowledge it, it's a part of the human experience. It's part of who you are. Everyone has all kinds of emotions. I don't know if some of you feel shame or feel guilt in regards to certain things. You have to let go. As we grow, we change. And remember, your emotions do not define you, especially temporary emotions that you're feeling in that moment. They don't define who you are. Okay, so Spirit's trying to give you this nudge, like, hey, we really have to remove these patterns that doesn't serve us. The next card is the Two of Pentacles, which is basically calling for balance. So this is definitely something in regards to your physical life. The Pentacles means material world, physicality. So maybe you need to do some things to help balance yourself out, and maybe whatever it is, also maybe enhancing the Nine of Swords for you. So whatever you're doing in your life, make sure there is balance. Maybe there's work and play, work and rest. Make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you're doing things to stay present. I'm hearing create more balance. If some of you are spiritual, don't dive too much into the spiritual every day, all day. Then you need to live this life as well. So you have to stay present as much. You have to stay present just as much as you are diving into your spirituality or work or whatever it is that you guys are excited about, whatever it is that you guys are connected or feel connected to do. And I think with this balance this week, you guys will step closer to the Ten of Pentacles. So clearly balance is being called this week. And once again, this is a balancing act. Sometimes it's hard for us to balance things out, but if you try, you can succeed. If you don't believe there's balance, there won't be. But at least if you're trying, you can achieve some form of, I'm hearing a present, a surprise this week. If you're doing good balancing, I think you're going to get some form of reward. And it could be a compliment from somebody. It could be someone buys you some lunch. Whatever it is, there's going to be some form of award from the universe for you balancing this week. They're like, you could do it. So literally, like, you see, they're ready to pick off this like ripe fruit or pentacle off the tree and ready to give. And this is the universe giving to you. Hey, you've been doing a good job this week despite all the craziness. Here's a little pick-me-up. And I think whatever this reward, or this could be even emotional release, you could release whatever's bothering you and it's going to uplift you more. I really think it's going to remotivate you with the Eight of Pentacles to keep going. It's like, okay, I got this. I did the thing. I released certain things. I'm working hard. I'm trying to replace those negative habits or patterns with positive ones. And I got a little gift from the universe. I got a little pick me up. And I think things are going to get better. Brighter days are coming, and it's going to remotivate you to keep going with the Eight of Pentacles and just keep achieving. Because I'm hearing from many of you, if you're working hard on certain projects or goals, I feel like some of you are in the nitty gritty of that. They're saying it's almost to completion. It really is. Like a lot of you, maybe some of you this week may receive a reward because of all this hard work. So some of you may be receiving some rewards this week, and some of you are close to receiving big rewards, prosperity, abundance. It could be emotional fulfillment, just feeling extra good, feeling motivated. And yeah, you're going to be stepping in there and getting deeper and deeper into your journey and just, attacking goals left and right. So this is just more of a remotivating week. It may be a little rocky with the Nine of Swords, but Spirit is saying that you are far more stronger, and that you have a lot more determination within you to overcome that. You know what to do. Let's get some messages from some of the oracle messages for you guys. Let's get some oracle messages. What do we have for this week for the collective? Ooh, they told me to open this one for you. Love it. Love it. All right, we got 3 here. So there's certain Ascended Masters that want to bring messages to you from the Oracle deck. The first one is Green Tara. You can see my little phone. Green Tara says supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. So once again, with this Nine of Swords, it's part of this process of you releasing and letting go. And Tara is telling you that push through it. That you can. That these cords that you've had, this attachment you had to certain habits or emotions or feelings from the past, is finally being cut. You're finally cutting that out of your life, and you're finally replacing it with good, beautiful things. As you see, these beautiful flowers are blooming around her, and that is you. You are watering yourself. You're doing the necessary nutrients. You're giving yourself that life, and soon enough, you're going to be blooming beautifully. This is just part of the process. We got to get rid of things that no longer serve us or align with us, so we can move into a better emotional fulfillment, a better us in living life. The next card we have here is Kali Ma, a very beautiful card. So Kali Ma wants to come forward and tell you major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So clearly, Tara and Kali Ma, they have very divine feminine energy. They're talking about releasing and letting go. They're talking about facing your fears, facing those doubts, and pushing through, knowing that you have the power to get through anything, that you have all the resources and skills to achieve anything you want. So they're just giving you that big push to say, keep going, do the things you need to do to keep growing and to create more balance, so you can finally push through that threshold. And our last card is El Mora, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So this is blue, just like the other card. So maybe a lot of voice chakra, maybe clearing out your voice. And maybe the blue here is hinting towards your throat chakra, talking about maybe expressing yourself, maybe part of this releasing fear and anxieties or worries or patterns is part of opening your throat chakra and allowing yourself to express yourself in a more positive way, a way that aligns with what you want and how you want things to go moving forward in terms of you know, finance, love, happiness, maybe even in health, whatever that is. Because once again, these habits and fears and anxieties could be in all aspects of our life. So it could be health related, family, whatever it is. Spirit's calling you this week to really acknowledge certain habits and patterns that you have to start really closing a door on, because there's so many beautiful things on the other side. There's more balance, happiness, wellness, prosperity, and abundance overall. And yeah, this is big Aries energy. We're stepping into Aries season, so we really got to light that fire and start claiming our divine, beautiful right to receive the life that we want. And that's overall the messages I have for this week for the collective. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.